When we talk about KPIs at the point that we're at in our league, this is our 7th season. It was really important when I first got here was to just, I mean, I was only tasked, right, to grow the business, and I was brought in because that's, you know, what I do well is grow a business. And so initially what our KPIs look like are really from a brand KPI standpoint. You know, we had what was formerly known as the National Women's Hockey League. We knew that we wanted to call it something different because our internal structure was changing. Sorry, you're on my backside the whole entire time. So we went from like a single entity-owned structure to a joint entity-owned setting. We felt that that was important as we grow in the next couple of years to have private ownership at our 6 teams. We had to do that right off the bat. We had to develop constitution and bylaws. A lot of process and protocol had to go in. Policy making had to be structured into a lot of what our objectives were trying to do. And then revenue, you know, we're taking a holistic approach to our KPIs, not just looking at one, but we have to grow rather quickly on a whole, you know, spectrum of stuff. And so for us, in particular with the Premier Hockey Federation, you know, brand awareness was right off the bat what we needed to do so that we can get to that next level in that funnel of KPIs, right? We talked about this yesterday, which was the brand awareness and then getting fan favorability and then obviously that purchasing power at the bottom of that. And so right now, if I was taking a look at this year and what our objectives are, it's definitely brand awareness, right? So yes, coming off of season 6, we had that historical deal with NBCSN. Now in the off season, it looked like how are we going to get all 66 of our games for the first time on a network or on a platform, and it's not dissimilar to you, Jessica, but yeah, we ended up at ESPN Plus for our 66 games with ESPN International as well, TSN, thank you so much for your support as well, and then Twitch. So, you know, that multi-layering of the media exposure deal, which obviously would aid in what we're trying to do at the Federation, because I have to draw in sponsorship revenue, right? Why did we have a landmark deal with Discover in season 6? Because we finally have something to sell. We were on TV. And so obviously, chicken and the egg, a lot of that has to happen in order for growth and strategy to develop. So yeah, in 10 months, that's been our thing, is trying to educate the general fan base about, we're here. We're not here once every 4 years. We're a league that's here for 66 games, and what a beautiful sight to see when your little icon is next to the NHL and KHL on ESPN+. So that was very important to our athletes, number one, but what we're trying to do in order to, you know, get that awareness out to our fan base. And so very important for all of us to kind of look internally and grow in that direction first, and then we'll take it to the next level in the next couple of years.